Hi, it's John. I think it's about the 10th of March. Anyway, we have a term in the UK called the working poor. And it's a fairly new sort of thing, really. It's because people are paid sort of reasonably low wages, maybe not even the minimum wage. There might be two people working, and they've got to put their children in childcare. And therefore, they've got to pay for that, obviously, and so that takes about one lot of wages. And then perhaps they've got older kids, and they've got to have iPhones, central heating in their bedrooms, televisions in their bedrooms, all sorts of tech, and that sort of stuff. And it's all got a little bit expensive. And it's more than they can actually afford. They find themselves getting into debt, and then they find it a bit depressing. One of the reasons for the development of this group of people who call themselves the working poor is the high standard of living. I mean, would people expect not to live without a car nowadays? Would people expect to cycle to work or go on the bus? I mean, some people have to, don't they, when they're starting off, if they're single and haven't really got a family and that sort of thing. Would people expect to live without a fridge or a freezer? Or would people expect not to have at least one holiday a year? Obviously, well, people should live within their means to a certain extent. And if everybody lived within their means, including sort of landlords, perhaps landlords wouldn't have to charge so much for rented accommodation. Perhaps mortgage companies wouldn't have to charge so much for mortgages. This sort of people living beyond their means, it sort of spirals down everywhere. One of the big problems with people being poor, at the best time of their life, is that they can't really live a proper life or life to the full. They want to live life to the full, but and that's the time when they should be having a good life, shouldn't it? Especially with their children, because then it will give their children a sort of fulfilled childhood, and they'll be happier people. And this is what we ought to be sort of focusing on more, is sort of a harmonious society, not a meritocracy where those who have the capacity to earn huge amounts of money can earn as much money as they like without restraint. You really want a harmony, and people don't need huge amounts of money. It should be somehow restricted by taxation, so that the people on a normal amount of money can actually live their lives.